Mm-mm. So I got this heat to get up and do this message. And I was told somebody needs to hear this. Hey, Sunsis, what's going on? Hey, thank you for the flower. Okay, I like sunflowers. Yes. Okay, so somebody needs to hear this. But first of all, before I could even get into any shuffles, my cards, like I got two decks of cards. Both decks fell, like fell. And when I got them, the first deck was saying that somebody's envy allowed them to not hear the alarm to the toxic wave. All right. So somebody's envy, I guess somebody was so envious that it made them deaf to acknowledge a warning. And instead they're it's like I don't know if it's a toxic wave coming or they formulated a toxic wave. Oh, thank you so much. Yep, my day is going good so far, and I hope yours is too. And this is Zeke's so far. He's still there. You know, I wish I was there too, but I was pulled up for this. But he's still there. I hope you're having a great day as well. I hope your day will go better. I mean, will go good for you. Not better, but better than it was yesterday, of course. Any day's better should be better than the next day. But anyway, let me see this. And plus, the other cards fell. But only really, when I got this deck, only one card fell. And it was this one. It was the Seven of Swords. And I was like, wow, because that's the second deck, you know? And so I looked at the back of it and saw the Ace of Wands. So I really feel like somebody stimulated something. Somebody may have did something and put themselves in a box that they were trying to put another person in. I also am picking up on a coffin. And so hopefully this is not the box that somebody could be trying to put, that was trying to put you in, and they put themselves in this box, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get this shuffle out the way. I was like, I know I had a box of cookies right here when I was asleep. Where'd it go? It's right here. Cookies right there, just in case. So, there's a toxic look. There's a toxic, not a toxic look, but there's a closer look, sorry. There is a closer look into this wave, this toxic wave. Now, I don't know if this is like a spreading of lies, a spreading of rumors, or like I say, if somebody created maybe a path that they have to walk down that's kind of treacherous and toxic. You know. There's some bad news here about this toxic wave, okay? Extra, read all about it. News, information, informative. Something did not harvest. Okay? This is good though. This is good though. Even though this may be bad news to someone else, this is good for another circumstance. This may even have kept this person who did this out of, they're probably still in trouble, but maybe it could be worse. It could be worse. So it's actually good that this did not harvest. Whatever this is that somebody tried to do out of being envy. That they didn't want to heed to some type of alarm. And okay, so there's a transformation here that's good. There's growth. There's also somebody who may have somebody could get a lump in their throat. Now I don't know if this is an actual real, like you can see the lump. You know, if it is, it's giving bigger than the Adam's apple. But it's if it may just be lost for words. Don't know what to say. Stuck. Another person's transitioning or transformation. Hey y'all, what's going on? This is good though. Somebody's changing. This is good. Real good. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Alright, so this person, this is okay. So you remember, it's been a while. I had been talking about someone that was in a I guess you would say a cocoon. I was speaking about a golden egg. This was a few weeks ago. Maybe not. It wasn't that long ago at all. I was talking about somebody being in an incubator, you know, going through changes, resting, and there was so much commotion going on outside the incubator. This could have been somebody simply in hermit mode. You could have been called back into the incubator. All right, so this person is coming out. The egg is cracking. This person is pushing them their way out now. This is good, though. Like I said, this is a good thing. Really good thing. And somebody is, you know, I feel like somebody had to go within or to themselves to realize something ain't what they thought it was. Something is not worth the affection. It's something about clearing out something. And this is kind of more emotional, something that where feelings could have grown or gotten attached. Somebody could, you know, have, this could even have been even, I'm picking up on trauma bonding energy. Somebody could have could realize that the feelings that they have for someone isn't like real love, just as a good example, but more so lust or just pleasure. All right. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. And I'm going to go ahead and do this other card shuffle too. Because like I say, this Seven of Swords to this Ace of Wands is, whoa, with the King of Wands, yeah, it needs to, it's all brought to attention. All right, so there's a ending to some type of lie, bad ones that got somebody else put in a box, okay? Somebody's trapped in their own lies, their own deceit, their own, I guess, like I said earlier, what someone may have tried to put on another person, it got them boxed in it. Weird box here I'm seeing, like a magic box, almost like a cube that was supposed to trap someone in, but it trapped someone out, or it's almost like the box did a flip mode. It's weird. Almost like it pushed the person that they was trying to put in the box. Like they were, okay, strange enough. This is like a rotating box that I'm seeing. But it's weird because I'm seeing a box, like say for instance, somebody standing in the middle. Standing just standing there. Not in the middle, but they're just standing there. And all of a sudden, this box comes up. Like walls come up and try to block this person in the box. There's somebody else standing outside this box. This could be one person, two people, three people, four people. Shit, a lot of people. But I'm seeing like another, just picture other people standing outside of the box while they watch you get closed into a box. But then for some reason, this box does this, like it doesn't necessarily close you in. It does this flip out. And it's almost like it pushes you up, almost like it lifts you up. And if it closes them in a wider box or something. And it's almost like they're stuck in a wider box because it has to fit in the narrative of what they were saying. It's almost like, say for instance, someone was lying on you, but it flip modes, and the person that recognizes this is a lie, they understand the narrative of the lie. Like, they trying to flip this shit when really it's them, type energy. So it's like the box that they end up landing, that lands on them, that they thought that they were closing you up in. It's weird because it's landing on them, and I'm also seeing like the witch feet from from the Wizard of Oz. When so it's showing who did something because the feet are hanging out. This is weird, y'all. Bear with me. Channel energy real quick, and it's revealing something, but the motives of this person is crazy. Okay, so yeah, look, 70. This person was warned. They were warned. Looks like multiple times, because I'm already catching more than one warning. They were warned about doing this right here. Look, I'm trying to open my case. They were warned about doing this. I don't even care to speak it unless, it slip out my mouth. All right, so now there's a battle here about these like lies and this box that I was talking about. This trickery. Somebody could have stole something from you. It could be anything from the smallest jewel to the most valuable part of your time. There's some truth here that's causing a real bad struggle. That's causing a war. It's like it's war here, and there's a leader right there that's fighting. There's a King of Swords here. It's a very intelligent leader. There's a war here about somebody's trying to really flag something here, and I'm not picking up on like a red flag. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. I'm picking up on territory. Thank you for your wisdom once again, guidance, and understanding. There's a cover here to something, and when I say cover, I'm speaking about like a title. There's somebody should have started from the beginning. This is about it. This is something is important about the beginning, or in the beginning, or starting from the front. It's like, that's like me picking up the Noble Quran for the first time and opening it up in the center and just reading it and don't know where I'm I didn't have a starting point. I just looked and read, and it scared the shit out of me. Scared the shit out of me. Yo, I was not ready. You hear me? To the point to where I tossed it to the wayside. I did. After I chased this book down. This is like I gotta use this example because this is significant for somebody. Not the book and stuff, but you'll get it when you get it. But I chased this book down all like pretty much for a few hours behind the delivery truck because I wasn't at home to sign for it. So I chased it down. Chased it all the way back to the facility because the truck, I was always a little bit behind where I couldn't keep, you know what I'm saying? It was like a stoplight ahead. Something was happening, yo. I couldn't get to it. But it was always in my view. It was always in my eyesight. I could see it. I just couldn't catch it. But I wasn't ready either, you know what I'm saying? Because I got it all. I made it all the way to the FedEx facility, and that's when I got it. When I got it, I got home. I was so excited. I opened it up from the middle, and when I opened it up from the middle, I read what I read, and what I read scared the shit out of me. If there was nothing about it that made me feel God was there, you know what I'm saying? Just being honest. And I closed that book and I threw that motherfucker underneath my table. I threw it to the wayside. Basically, all my other books was above the table. They were there for show. They were there for me to pick up randomly when needed, if I was guided to it. I didn't really read the books. I'm going off subject. Basically, in time, I was pulled back to the books because I had removed all my other books into another area, and I had just so happened to be sitting there and feeling like wanting to look through a book, and was pulled to a book. But my legs did not want me to move. And I looked at it, and the only book was that one. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that book. But what I didn't do, I may have thrown it to the wayside, but I didn't throw it away. It was still there, but it was out of, it wasn't ready yet. I finally picked the book up. And not only did I notice, because of how fascinated I was about opening it up the first time, I didn't realize that it was, instead of being from left to right, I didn't realize it was from right to left either. It was that alone was the opposing of what I was used to. So I was out my comfort zone right there, just to start. So, I realized I was already misjudging something. And what I did was decided to start from the beginning, and I was amazed at how the pages was backwards. But to me, it felt right, even though I was programmed and used to left to right with the books. For the people who know what I'm talking about with these books, yeah, because everybody don't know. Believe me when I say everybody don't know there's books that go that way. But for the most part, hey Milky, hey Naya, hey real bacon. Okay, but so like I was already being okay, like this is different, So the first thing, this is different. Something's different. Now, when I decided to read it from the beginning, I realized how poetic, and I'm such a poetic person. I realized how poetic it was. I realized that I was really, it was speaking from a different viewpoint. It was speaking from a different, you know what I'm saying? And to a point to where I was like, whoa, okay. All right. But it was still complimenting what I was used to. It was still complimenting, and it actually even brought more enlightenment and understanding to what I was used to. It made me even go back and look at what I was used to again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know that, but damn, now that I know this, it's making me go back and look at that, because now I can compare some things. Not only can I do that, I can also, maybe this blends with this and merge and make it make sense. So the complimentary was there. And I was like, damn, if I would have known this then, I would have treated it better then. But instead, I was like, damn, I misjudged, so I missed out on a little bit of time. But hey, now that I know, when I say now, I recited that book until I don't have it anymore. I think I will get it again though. But I ended up going through that book like three or four times, reading it from just over the years. And because of how beautiful it was. So it went from something that was so scary and hateful because of how I looked at it wrong, it turned into something that was I couldn't get enough of, you know? And it was so beautiful and poetic and enlightening. So maybe somebody needs to know that that story is significant for somebody. For real talk. You can't it's okay. We misjudge things. We do. This is we see things versus, what our eyes and what our hearts and what our souls speak of. And what we see, an illusion can easily be drawn over what we see versus what we know. So that, be careful about what you misjudge, and how you treat stuff. And when you do get it right, and always check again, it's I think it's fair at least. So yeah, let me go ahead now. Sorry about that, y'all, and let's get into this message. Thank you. Let's get it. Thank y'all for listening, though. Starting off. See what comes out for y'all. There's a goal here. Shoot your shot, but somebody, what? Is this a flat ass ball? What? I mean, okay. If you're gonna shoot your shot with the ball, make sure that the motherfucker can at least dribble. All right? Check, this is like checking your pool sticks before you play pool with it. Make sure you feel right with you. Before check your bowling ball before you swing that bitch. Some people just grab a ball and go, and it be too light and they sling it wrong. It be too heavy and they can barely even move that bitch. But they think you can do something. If this is not about right now, this ain't about even the aim. This ain't even about the aim. This is about the object that you use. Okay? Something here was, I don't know if you was trying to get somebody to break, a broken heart. I don't know if there was what this was, but there was no love here. The planet that you was using, or the cycle that you was using, was not effective to this. I don't know what this is. Made me bite my cookie though. Mm-hmm. The key was in the wrong ignition. Even if it fit, that's why it didn't turn. Sometimes keys are fit in certain locks or keyholes. It don't mean that it's still the right key, Somebody was trying to get a new beginning here, or trying to start something over, refreshing something, you start, like starting a vehicle, put a key in and turn it, and it wouldn't turn. Not the right car. Wrong ignition, wrong keyhole. It might have fit. Y'all ever had a key that did that? I've had a key that done that before. Put it in and I thought it was the right key, but it wouldn't turn. Nice key. Wrong hole. Yeah, this person is coming out of the incubator. I don't know. Somebody, maybe they tried to make this person stay in it out of greed. But this person is coming out this time. Yeah, this is bad news for them people. Like, meanwhile, I don't know if they were trying to lock somebody in it or open something up. But this person is coming out. Okay? It's in their DNA, baby. It's not about see. Oops, see? There we go. Somebody made a mistake, man. Fucking about these deities and stuff. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop doing this. Because what you getting charged up? Okay, look. Okay. Whatever somebody did is finna go viral. I don't know what type of viral this is. Like if it's going online, ooh wee, or I don't know, but something finna go viral. Or if this is in the community, something is about to go viral. Everybody finna know it. Somebody, this like about, I don't know. This ain't somebody to be calling on to help, summoning in to help, and this is whoever this is fake as hell. They can't do shit. Now this is a person. This is somebody who claiming to do something and they cannot do it. No, there ain't nothing. No. This person ain't no. Now if this is a deity, y'all saw that Christmas tree. What can a Christmas tree do other than stand there and rot because it's cut from the root? Give you thorns and a mess to clean up later when you decking your house with it. Real talk. Somebody called on something that will not do nothing for them. And it's not gonna sacrifice nothing for you. See, somebody called on something to sacrifice somebody. They thought that they were gonna get it. Look, but something is look. Do you see how God is coming over this situation? I know I can't draw, y'all. I'm not talking about my doodling, okay? So we not finna go there. But like, what kind of cars is those? But somebody made a mistake, yo. Fumble, but this is too late because something is charged up. Something is charged up. Like when I say, it's almost like you pray. I don't know what this is, but there's a summoning here. I know that can't do nothing for you. Whoever if this is a person, like I said, but if it's like a deity or something, yeah, something that got charged up. Whatever you did last night, the night before, tonight, one night, happens at night. This wrath is coming, yo. Like, man. You can't brush this under no rug. This is about to go viral. I'm pulled to go to the other cards real quick. This is an offer. Somebody offered up. Well, your offering finna get you viral. You finna go viral. That's what you want. You want the clout. You finna get it. Queen of Sword energy stepping forward with the Queen of Pentacles. All right, we got the Chariot here. Somebody is really, really paying close attention to something right now. Somebody's money. Somebody's also getting what somebody's about to get. This person is about to get some type of, I don't know, but this is like a prize. And there's also like, this is some type of, somebody finna get pathways opened up for them. Or they already are opened, and they're about to be introduced to them. There's another person that's got to watch this take place. You're about to gain some type of knowledge that you need to pay attention to. Every instruction is important. I don't think this is gonna come out of this reading, but this could be okay. Because I'm hearing Percy Jackson. I mean, I'm seeing Percy Jackson, but I'm hearing his daddy talking in his ear. Okay? You know, like, don't drink that. Put it down. Like, he's like, huh? Looking around like, who the fuck said that? Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So these instructions may be intuitive, for some of you. Somebody else, you may get some blank instructions, just plain sight instructions from somebody. This could be someone's father. There's instructions here that somebody is needing to make sure that they pay close attention to. This is going to help you continue to build what you're building. Man, look. I just got chills too. This is a truth realization. Somebody definitely is entitled for something. They are somebody could be realizing your title. You may need to recognize your title to something in a spiritual realm. Now, this could also be recognizing your position, where you stand. Stand for something or fall for anything. Queen of Cups, justice is here for you. This coffin, there is a coffin here. Queen of Cups, somebody was trying to put you in a coffin. I really feel like I'm talking to a empress matter because of all these upright queens that I'm seeing that's coming. They're not coming out. Right now we have 2 of them out. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Justice is here because you were being placed in a coffin. And you know what? I hate to say it like this. This ain't no good way of putting nothing, not a good way of saying this to nobody, but I have to say it because I see it. If they were trying to lay you down, bury you alive, you was so you wasn't given, okay. It's almost like you wasn't given no pushback. It's kind of like, how when Jesus knew they was coming to get his ass at this appointed time, how he could have, while they was fighting, he could have got the hell on out of there. Like, maybe this is God's way of saying it's time to go. Because he did have a struggling moment, in that final hour. God did weep. Jesus did weep, in that final hour. And he wept for a lot of things, but in that final hour, God, why have why have you forsaken me? And all that other stuff he was weak. He had a weak moment. Real shit. We all do. Why would he not, But he also could have, and he was like, if it's a sign, if it's, you can lift me up right out of here right now. You can get me out of this right now. But you want me to follow through with this. Yeah, I stirred these motherfuckers up. Yep, I got them crunk and they want my head, God. This is what you really want for me to do? You know what I'm saying? You really want me to be crucified? I did all the work. Damn, well, is you gonna perform some type of miracle? You know what I'm saying? Like right now. And then all of a sudden the soldiers come, you know what I'm saying? And with Judas. Judas kissed him on the forehead. And then, the fight come because it was a fight because somebody got their ear cut off. But doing all of that, Jesus could have been like, maybe this go time. Just saying. He could have been like, shit, this my breakaway time. I can get the fuck on down. But instead, what'd he do? He seized the mom. Stop this fighting. He healed the person with the ear that fucked up. And then he turned around and said, man, just take me on in, man. Just here, cuff me. Bruh. He had a chance to get away if he wanted to really get away. If he really felt like that was the time. But God had him stand there and stop all of that shit. God had him stand there and heal somebody's ear. God had him take his arms and say, take me on. And didn't look at nobody in no fucked up way for taking him. So what I'm saying is when this person put you in this coffin right here, look at how you laid there. But see, look at the coffin within the coffin. See, that's like the box that I was talking about. I just noticed that little baby coffin in the coffin, man. But that's just like the box I was talking about earlier when I was like somebody tried to put you in a box, but they ended up in the box. Peep game. Let me bite my cookie. He waved up. He looked at me like, cookie. Anyway. So you look good. That's why I'm saying I wasn't trying to. It ain't no good way of saying that because who want to say you look good in the casket? But for some reason, that shit they was trying to lay you down in, you didn't struggle. You didn't give no pushback. You handled it with care. You look good doing it too. Queen of Cups, energy, nurturing self. Male or female, but we are talking about divine feminine energy here with this one. All right. So yeah, innocence is protected, baby. Even if you get chastised, even if you get, crucified, it's something about, because God got me thinking of stuff to speak on. And I remember, I ain't going to go into detail, but I remember moments when things was about to happen and I didn't understand it in my life. And I knew that the average child that was about to go through something like that was going to feel, but they should feel a lot of pain. It should hurt, But God would black me out. God would make me, I felt like I would black out, like I would blink. I don't know how long the blink was, but it's what it felt like to me. Like I would blink and it was over with, And I didn't feel so, I felt like God protected. And when I think about it as an adult, yeah, I definitely feel like that was God protecting me. And I do feel like that's why a lot of the trauma and shit that I've been through as a child, especially, is like, it don't affect me. I managed to really heal those childhood wounds. I felt like it's some things that I wasn't supposed to come back from, and God, instead of me feeling pain, God put me to sleep or something, almost like I was going through a surgical procedure. And so all I know is I would blink and it would be over. So, it's something about your growth in something too, and how you like I say, handle something, and before you know it, it's over with. Now, you not saying that you don't feel no pain. God don't, you have to go through physical things, man, for us to get a mental strength and shit. Sometimes even physical strength, spiritual strength, all of that. But so when we say that, like I said the other day, I was like, God ain't gonna put too much on you that you can't bear. And it's like somebody been like, man, what you mean, all the shit I've been through? But you got through it. You still here to speak about it, and you hear the message on it. So yeah, say that shit with pride. God ain't gonna put you through nothing you can't bear. What you apologizing for, girl? Oh, you okay? No, I don't apologize. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't be sorry. I'm not sorry. God not sorry. Because it was something it's an experience that's a testimony. And so we have to, that the book, the Bible was written by people. And just because they stop writing down shit don't mean that we not here to still talk about what we go through. These are life experiences. And you either grow from it or you let it take you under. And it's up to you. And so it's crazy that I said that, and I look down and the two of motherfucking pentacles come out. The choices. It's up to you, your decision. There is a decision here. The Lovers is coming in, so we got Virgo and also Gemini with the Two of Pentacles to the Lovers. This divine union. Now look, this could be you with the Most High God. This could be you with your higher self coming into fruition. This could also be you with someone that you love. This could be someone that you're with already, that you're married to. This could be your kingdom spouse here. This could also be someone that you're meant to come across paths with to teach you something. That only this person can really help you flourish on. I give you that, the information that's going to help it click. It can be 50 other motherfuckers that tell you the same thing. But this one, for some reason, you will listen to them. Or you hear them clearly. Or something like that. You never know. But there is definitely a decision here. It's about holding on to something. This is tangible. This is also something that could balance some things out in your life. This could be also for your money. Some of y'all need to hold on to your money at this time. This could be whatever this is about, fair, making something fair, but certainly balancing things out here. Y'all hit the like button, show some love. Yeah, so sciences, that's real facts. Remember, that's like me saying, like, I thought that I had healed from some things because of how I had, let it go. But I realized I didn't heal. I just suppressed that shit and put it to the back. Because once it started coming through and breaking through, I was breaking down like I thought I was healed. What the what? But then I realized, me talking about it in that breakthrough, that was the moment. That was it. I could begin to heal afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because I was breaking through. I had hid that shit, suppressed that shit, threw it to the back and started, putting my focus into other things so much to where shit didn't, it bothered me clearly because I would talk about it, but did I let it get to me? Fuck no. Bitch, you're not finna see my tears type energy. But then the breaking point when I realized, but that was the healing, that was the beginning of the healing process. Right. Yeah. It do that though. And it will, because it's layers to the shit. And as we bury them, it's just like land building up over land, over land, over land. And like, eventually you when motherfuckers get to dig and they find artifacts and shit, right? They find things that bring them back to history and memories, and we just like that. We are mountains. We're mountains. We're giants. We have layers. And when one get peeled back like an onion, shit, as an onion peel, that shit gets potent and more potent. I'm at work like, chopping down onions. I realized I cut them wrong when I was yesterday when I was putting them on food though. So yeah, I messed up on my cutting them the onions. So, but yeah, the closer you get to the core, shit, the louder the smell get. You know, all of that. Tears get to flaring up. You walking away, cause it get too bad and shit. You know, you can't wipe your hands. You use your hands to wipe the wipe the, cause you got onion juice. So you gotta let that shit flow. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking literal, but I'm also speaking subliminally. You know what I'm saying? If you picking it up, for the ones who picking it up, I'm pulled to my other. I mean, this back to the other deck of the first deck of cards, y'all. So I'm gonna start. I'm back on those again. I don't know. All right, so look, somebody's portal is closed. This is an ancestral portal. You gotta call it is what it is. Calling a spade a spade. Somebody's portal is closed. Somebody did way too much moon work, and it's not that they like it's not that the ancestors like walked away. It's almost like the door got shut. Like the universe closed the door to this person's communication or ancestry something. I don't know. The portal is closed to somebody also is not whoa. There's somebody also cut off a generation their generational lineage as well. See, this is why you got to be careful. This is why, and not trying to be funny, fellas, but this is why sons are important. Not saying that daughters can't carry certain blood, real talk. But the surnames are, historically important. And, it goes all the way back before time. So, somebody's probably bearing nothing but daughters. Not trying to be funny. I hate to even say it like that, because somebody can bear a son that probably can't have kids. Or there's an ancestry portal that's being shut by the universe. This is by the universe. But it's because of what they've been doing. Like I said, too much, and it's the fact, because this is like once the universe shut it, it ain't no opening up. Now, if somebody else was trying to do work on you and shut you, yeah, that shit can be reopened, because that's not something set in stone. That's other workings of magical people doing shit. Trying to anyway. But in this case, when the universe shut your door, it's they could have shut it for one reason, but it just made it permanent for others as well. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. This person was doing too much moon work, and the moon work here is it's like it was like they were also using their ancestors to do so, and like the moon work is the ancestor, like the universe. It's like they had to come by. It's almost like a drive-by. You know how a person is checking doors, checking rooms, say a janitor or something, and they walking by, shutting doors, checking doors, just to make sure the door locked or closed all the way or something. This is like and they kept going. And because this, so it was like no stopping and talking, but it was a warning here. And I think I think this person's ancestors may have been trying to warn them. I don't know if the person got multiple warnings though, so they could have got the warnings from both the universe and their ancestors. But this person is like this door, this shut off. Yeah, it's like they had to close this shit off because of this person wasn't stopping. They was using the ancestors. Even if the ancestors was warning them, there was still some ancestors that was like probably trying to help them, because our ancestors ain't good ancestors. It just is what it is today, you know. So, this shit, it's almost like, oops, you know. So the universe closed the door to prevent this shit because somebody was doing too much moon work. Like you're fucking with the celestial beings at this point. That's orbiting around us, and it's kind of like you malfunctioning shit, playing with the universe. So it's bigger than that. It's bigger than just picking with a person or two. It's bigger than just trying to manipulate certain shit. You're fucking with universal laws. You're fucking with universal construction. Shit that's orchestrated to go a certain way. We have a choice. They don't. You know? Real talk. So manipulating them is manipulating God's creation, literally. You do too much, you gotta eventually, you're gonna, just like you do too much destruction to Mother Earth, she's eventually gonna spit your ass out and rekindle her and renew herself. Period. So you can't keep doing that type of stuff to celestial beings, you know. Shit is not gonna work. It's only so much it can take. And what? Say it again, bitch. Say it again, bitch. Say it again, bitch. And somebody look at a dual prop opposing with themselves. You can't keep doing it. I just said this shit and it just popped out. I'm done, man. I'm done with it. Somebody is, look. Do what you want to do. Say what you want to say. Devin the Dude can say it the best. Do what the fuck you want to do. But you done been warned. And now this is happening. Who you gonna blame? Who you gonna point fingers at? What's the one behind this? Somebody finna get it, man. I'm talking about it's finna be a cold day in hell for somebody. You hear me? And I don't mean this in no way like somebody finna pass away. I mean it's like nothing. Everything is going cold for this person. Winter is here. Things are not gonna die out. You know? Talk to Persephone and her mama. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let them tell you about it. Somebody's finna have winter year round, baby. You might as well move to Alaska or the Netherlands or something. You heard this song yesterday. Hallelujah. Kids, here it is. Because something is moving back stable. Now, see something, that was a lump in the road. Real shit. This is, to the ones that know what's up, that was just a little lump in the road. That was a lump in the throat. Remember I said that earlier, too? Somebody got a lump in their throat. This is a lump. Now something that wants to boom, 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 like, damn, what was that? What the fuck you hit? I don't know, but keep on rolling. This is your ass. This is you. It's like, you ain't gonna even look through the review? Shit, the only thing I need to worry about is my tires. It's been for fuckers rolling. I'm going. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is on a mission. Somebody is being focused. Somebody, and you orchestrated. Somebody moving like the universe is. If y'all want to see how the universe is moving, hey, check out this person. Could be multiple of y'all doing this shit. Move, bitch. Get out the way, for real. Somebody on it. They ain't see you coming. You hear me? Oh no! Wait. Some people probably didn't see you coming and you ran that ass over. But I'm picking up on some motherfucker was like halt and thought they was gonna stop you. Like you was like they was Superman or some shit and was just gonna make you stop. You was like doo 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 doo. Hell no. I'm so over it. God be with them. And continue to be with me in my collective. Because you're going through transformations, honey. Cha-ching, baby. You going through transformations. Somebody could get a vehicle. This vehicle could be, what's that SS shit mean? Damn, sports something shit. SS though. Like, because I remember when I had an Impala. I wanted an Impala SS because of the engine. It was something about the engine. Yeah. But somebody could have a vehicle like this. Vroom, vroom, you know. Hey, I want to race. Anyway, I think I want to race. I'll bicycle race too. I'll run and race. I'll try to drive and race as long as it's not something that I can crash into. You know what I'm saying? Because cars get to sliding and shit. I don't want to die. I just want to race, you know. Want to have some fun. Somebody, let's race. Somebody need to get out there and do that today. Maybe you need to go outside and race. Maybe it's some kids outside. Or go take your kids outside and run. I don't care if you ain't ran in the long ass. Get out and do it. Get some air. I mean, like have some fun. I don't know. Because somebody, while another person getting it, somebody ain't. And I hate this for this person, but you know, I also what can I do? What do you say? The fuck? You know, your life goes on. Theirs do too. And, you know, somebody's cold days is about to be cold for a long time. Somebody, you know, this is a masculine energy that I'm picking up on. Somebody also did some type of, you know, I don't know, some type of jar work is here. This is what's up. Yeah. But there's DNA in it. So this could be anything from like a hair sample. This could be blood. This could be skin cells. Hell, DNA can also be got by laboratories and shit. And you got people that's being practicing states of mind frames that will steal people's shit from them places probably, man. Man, Lord, why are you showing me that? That's crazy. That just made me hot. Take this off. There could be a nurse or a healthcare provider here that's actually doing that actually do stuff like that. Lord have mercy. I'm getting overheated out of nowhere. Picking up the other deck now. Oh, Father. There is somebody who experiment. I'm picking up on Stitch, but I'm hearing them 620, whatever the number is, you know, that they was calling him before he got named Stitch. I'm picking up on, you know, somebody messing with. Somebody is doing too fucking much. Somebody was real good at chemistry and shit and biology, though. Whew. Okay. It's hot now. Sorry, y'all. Sweating? This came out of nowhere. What is going on? I got moist. Anyway, look, there's a new beginning here. There's some type of new truth that's coming in here. This is something here somebody's been holding on to, holding in. Yeah, holding in definitely. This could be a Virgo. Whew. Father, this definitely could be a Virgo. Strong Virgo energy. It's hot. Something's been buried. Whew. Or somebody has been buried. There's a body that's buried. Father, help me get this out. It's hot. Sorry, y'all. I don't know where this is coming from. Yeah, something is trying to speak from the roots here, okay? Somebody planted something over a buried body, man. They planted a tree, a seed, or something is planted, like a bush. Somebody got this in I don't know, it's behind some shit. Hold on. Somebody's DNA is speaking through the ground. I want to bite my cookie, but it won't let me. Hold on. This could be a Capricorn stepping forward. There's a Capricorn stepping forward, Taurus energy as well. This could have something to do with a marriage or some type of commitment here. This could have something to do with some type of partnership. Whatever this was some type of commitment of something. Father, thank you. Okay, I got cooled down. Okay. Cards, y'all. I couldn't even shuffle. It was overwhelming. Somebody, I don't know. I don't even know what I just said. So anyway, look. Back to this. So look. There's a burden here that's being released here, and somebody can finally move forward. Okay, really, bitch? You think? All right, let's go then. Okay, the lovers are stepping forward. Gemini here. Also picking up on Sagittarius stepping forward. Also, there is Virgo. You're here again. There's a divine message here that's coming in here. Gemini stepping forward. Somebody's vehicle. Seeing a dirty orange color. It's really pretty, like rusty orange or something. I don't know what color this is, but it looks like a dirty orange. It's pretty. It's nice though. Somebody's vehicle. I don't know. But look, okay, there's a secret here of maybe a promise being fulfilled. This is a partnership. Boy, look, it's so much envy that's like in the background. But that's the key. It's in the background. Now I'm cold. See, I knew I wasn't supposed to get hot like that because it normally be cold up in this mother. Now I'm putting my shit back on. Hold on. Okay. Took me there for a minute. All right, so, okay. I see you. Who said that? It's giving me like, Michael Epps or something. I see you, boo boo. I see you. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but somebody see you, baby. And it look, when I say somebody may act like they don't see you, they see you. I don't know. This person don't want you to know that you make them feel good. I don't know why they don't want you to know that they see you and you make them feel good, but I don't know. Maybe they can't tell you because they already got a couple. Somebody plays patty cake with their either their grandchildren or their children. There's hand games here. This is breaking down a wall as well, believe it or not. I don't know. It's something here. It's almost like something is deep. Really? It's like you just sitting there gnawing at a toenail, bro. Stop. Somebody is somebody breaking down some type of wall here. Zeke, how about get out my bed if you're gonna keep doing that? You got your own room. Justice is here really coming in strong because of this partnering up. And it's definitely some peaceful stuff that's overriding this trap that somebody was now it's like now they're boxed in. This person is almost like they tried to confine you in something where you couldn't be heard, but you can be seen but not heard. And it's like now it's like sideshow Bob type shit, sideshow circus type shit. I don't know why I'm picking that up, like a clown, some clown shit, but not clown shit. But damn, it's crazy that I'm seeing that in Sacred Clown. That's wild. But I'm seeing it more like somebody it's like want you to be showcased, but not, you can't do anything but look back. Oh, I'm picking, like say for instance on the movie Splash. It's an old mermaid movie. The first movie that I've ever seen that had anything to do with a mermaid. It's like she got showcased, and it's like they wanted to capture her because she was considered a mythical creature. And I don't know. It's like they wanted her for the for the worst reasons, not the right reasons, So beware of that energy, especially if you have some type of gifts within you or that other people are aware of. I'll be doing Capricorn reading soon today. Well, it'll be Sagittarius, Capricorn, cusp. I don't know why I needed to say that. What? But yeah, somebody wants to showcase another person. I don't like that energy. It's giving sideshow Bob bullshit to me. I don't like it. Alvin and the Chipmunks, on that, how dude was at first before he actually, ended up falling for him. He was really trying to get him for the wrong reasons, but it was greed involved. There's definitely a manifestation here. There's a manifester here, a grand one that's bringing an ending to some shit. That's bringing a tower down. This is a fucking. Who is this? Hold on. I don't know who this person is right here. But they coming through with a lot of angelic power attached to them. A lot of it. This person is given strong celebrity status, but I don't see them as with a crowd of people around them. I see a light, like hell of a light around them. Like they might have an unseen crowd of people around them. Like they might walk with angels or something. I definitely don't see them like say for instance in one viewpoint they are like a loner. Maybe people can't fit around this person. They can't come near this person. Maybe this is like a real talk, like a what you call like a barrier or something that's up around this person that keeps people from entering this barrier unless they have good intentions or something. I'm not sure. Because this person, death is here. This person has changed. It's like something, man, look, this is somebody here who, I don't know, they changed, they changed the grounds that they walk on, man. And this person's energy is so strong to where, like, it pushed back the wrong people and make other people, and put other people in awe. And so it's kind of like you would see this person, you may see, I ain't gonna say this person just stand alone, but they definitely are giving loner energy. But this person doesn't, I don't know, they have a light around them, but this light gives me like it's angels, and then the angels like walk with them, so like they keep a barrier around them that's pretty big, because it's like it's really not a barrier, it's invisible, the unseen that's walking with them. And it's like they in a group, and it's almost snug to go towards this person, almost like you're going through a crowd to get to them. It's hard to get to them. They right there. Now, I don't know. Somebody could have been trying to get to you, and you were out of reach. I don't know. Somebody has a really pretty handwriting too, a really nice handwriting. Really, what's the word? Calligraphy? I don't know if that's the right word. I don't even know. But, okay, so something is being balanced out. This is turning another person in the shadows world upside down, though. How something is being balanced out. There's salutes and praises that's going on at this time. Not really sure why, but there are salutes and praises, almost like people are saluting and praising the situation. Graceful, because of the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I didn't see that. And to the Star. Huh. Okay. To this celebrity, or to this person that's like, a healer. This is like a grand healer or something. Somebody, people are saluting and praising this person. That, like, I don't know. This is turning somebody in the shadows upside down, literally. Look at them. They over there hanging and shit. Just saying, they over there hanging and shit. They must be. I don't know what they hanging on, because you can't even see it. Like they hanging on something invisible, or they're trying to stand on something invisible that you can't see. Stand on something. So basically, they standing on business, but they upside down, standing on nothing. They hanging on to something that ain't there no more, or it ain't there at all. I don't know. Ain't never been there. I don't know. This is a pentacle that's not theirs. That's why it ain't there no more. But I'm seeing this. It's coming in. It was faded out. I swear to God, it was faded out, y'all. That pentacle, y'all see it? It's there now. At first, that pentacle, I did not see it. It was like they fade. They was just hanging on something, but it was nothing. But then the pentacle started fading in, like, huh? So it was over a pentacle that wasn't theirs, and it's the queen, because it belonged to the Queen of Wands, to the Lovers. They was trying to deceive, Two of Swords, this Gemini energy, the Ten of Pentacles. They was trying to deceive for this Ten of Pentacles, or now they in regret. Black oil. I don't know what that means. But I'm picking up on a spiritual black oil. I don't know if that's a meaning for something, or if that's because I'm picking up like somebody being poured, you know, on movies. That I've seen shit like that. The black oil look being poured on people, or like it's kind of like a gross look, but it gives like an oily look to them. I don't know. Black oil though. I mean, oil is black. That's dumb, But all oils ain't like olive oil isn't. It's different oils. But I'm picking up on the black oil tar, like tar, and somebody could smoke cigarettes. So I just smelled cigarettes. Somebody could have something going on with their lungs. It could have something to do with the tar from the cigarettes, maybe. But I don't know. I'm seeing somebody drenched or being drenched, or they're pouring this on themselves, or this is being poured on them. Black oil. Hold on. I just want to look something up real quick. I'm gonna get off in a minute. It says black oil is frequently used in spiritual practices for protection against negative energies, evil influences, and psychic attacks. It's believed to create a shield or barrier, warding off unwanted forces and promoting safety and security. Breaking curses and hexes. In some traditions, such as Hoodoo and Afro Caribbean spiritual practices, specific black oil blends are used to break hexes, curses, and negative attachments. Spiritual transformation and rebirth. Black can symbolize the ending of cycles and the potential of new beginnings. And in this context, black oil can aid in shredding limiting beliefs and behaviors, fostering personal evolution and spiritual renewal, connecting with the unseen and subconscious. Black is often associated with mystery, the unknown, and the subconscious mind. Black oil might be employed in rituals or practices designed to explore these depths, enhance intuition, and connect with ancestral spiritual guides. Empowerment and claiming personal authority. In certain contexts, black oil can represent the accession of control, domination over situations, and strengthening one's authority in spiritual matters. Focusing negative intent. Some black oil blends are formulated for use in practices related to black magic or curses, where the intent is being negative outcomes to those perceived as having caused harm. It it's crucial to acknowledge this aspect, even while recognizing that many spiritual practitioners prioritize positive and ethical intentions. Okay, so it's different. I don't know. Just the black oil. I'm seeing black oil being poured on somebody. All right. Take it how you choose. I'm gonna throw out 2 more cards on each deck, and I'm gone. This Queen of Wands is here looking like, what the hell is going on? like for real. All right, because so look. There's somebody here that's planning something. Okay. This person really has a strong urge to want to collaborate with you. work with you. They want to give you this pentacle. I don't know, man. I low key, I just saw somebody again buried under something. Roots are starting to grow. For real, real. Through this person. I don't know why that is coming out with that, with these messages, almost like it must be linked to it in some type of way. Like there's a death here. But it's somehow, it's almost like looking at that movie Babel, and like it's different scenes, different characters from different parts of the world, but for some, they all manage to have meaning. To the reason why, like, why is this clip here, why is that there, and these people don't know these people, why they showing these different viewpoints and stuff, but they all come together in the end. It all makes sense. It's almost like shit, fragments here, fragments there, pieces and pieces are here of certain shit. And it's you, somebody, you could be putting something together trying to figure something out, or somebody could be, analyzing something trying to figure it out. But this is like playing detective for sure, because it's like it's like nothing. You may not know these people, but somehow, and they may not know you, but somehow the connection to that somebody's death has something to do with you. It's weird type shit like that. So it's almost like, maybe, let's say for instance somebody was combining another person doing. I'm a make an example, because shit, somebody was like doing. Say somebody was got a hold to some other people to do a ritual on you, and somebody lied to these people and made you out to be another person that you wasn't. So there was a death within a member of this group that had something to do with this ritual. Their family may be mourning for this person's death, now having a pure understanding of what's going on. But before you know it, when it all sit down in court, it circles back around to you and them. Like, where did this person play a part in? Well, they were doing a ritual on this person. Why were they doing a ritual on this person? They don't even know this person, because they know this person. So it's connections. You see what I'm saying? So something is connected. Definitely. There is definitely some connections here, even if these people don't know each other. The movie Babel is definitely stepping out with it when it comes down to that type of shit. So you might need to watch that movie so you can probably gain, especially if I sound discombobulated right now. Like, what the fuck am I talking about? If you watch that movie, it'll help you understand what I was trying to explain. Show me one final message from this deck, please. Okay. Somebody's pregnant. Yeah. This could actually be a man. So basically, somebody could be pregnant with a thought, pregnant with a possibility, pregnant with an opportunity, pregnant with a project. Something is coming up. Something is being created and nurtured. Okay. There's a partnership here, partnering up. There's two people here, and there's a plan here that somebody's putting together to for this, either this King of Pentacles, or this King of Pentacles is putting a plan together, a partnership together for you. All right, so I'm picking up on a Virgo. Somebody's also getting a message here from the divine, or from a divine ancestor, when it comes down to ending some type of contract, or ending some type of cycle with another person here. There could also be another message coming through here about somebody needing to end some type of betrayal, or let it go, or end this. Once you end something with this person, the betrayal is gonna follow behind that person. Then you will know who's doing what. Be smart. Somebody was already dumb. Gotta say it like I'm hearing it. I ain't really trying to sugarcoat it at this point. Somebody you've already made a fucked up decision. Now it's time to make better ones, okay? So ain't nobody here to try to tell you what to do. I ain't shit. I ain't shit. But what I will say is this. Hopefully my message helps you. You know what I'm saying? Let me get two more from this other deck and I'm gone. Let's close this message out. All right, so the there's a fake, I don't know if this is a practitioner or what, but they could not sacrifice something, so somebody's losing attraction, losing love, losing shit. Okay, they couldn't sacrifice something, and this was like a third party that was wearing a mask, or that's wearing a mask, that's been trying to brush it under the rug. Something is coming back around at full circle to this person, and it's finna hit them right on the fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, there's peace in the city. Congratulations. You know, the alarm is being put down now. Okay, so it's like somebody didn't, I don't know, like I said earlier, somebody didn't heed the warning. They let their envy override them, and they getting put down. This, like, there ain't no love for this person. This person is like, man, somebody turned another person into a whole tree. I know that sounds dumb, but it ain't dumb at all. Somebody turned, like, for real, a bush or something like that. Somebody turned another person into a whole fucking tree or a bush, yo. Real talk. The trees is comforting this person. The roots are comforting this person. Somebody was buried. This is not this person's legitimate resting place, but it is their final resting place. This person was buried there. I'm sorry to say, this is a feminine energy that's been buried, y'all. Picking up on a male and a female, to be honest. So, whichever take, it's only one, male and female, so whatever. But yeah, can't really shake it off. It's really hovering, okay? And you know, this person is their blood is leaking or speaking through but this somebody's a tree or a bush now. It then grew. Somebody, whoever this person is that buried this person, are aware of it. They something else going on with them, messed up in the brain, like they mentally gone, some like checked out or some shit, almost like consumed with something else. They could be a calmer, like meaning like they try to do things to stay calm, stay busy, because their mind is always running when it comes down to what they've done. Person is checked out of reality, but they are in reality. Damn. Show me the final message, please. You know how you can deal with somebody that never show you any emotions, and then one day they cry, one day they don't talk, they don't do nothing, and one day you see a tear run down their face, or one day they acknowledge to you that they are not ignoring you, or they see you. There's some acknowledgement here It's got a lot to do with this home wrecking situation. All right. So even if someone is saying is acting like they don't see something, know something, or aware of something, this person wants you to know, and this could be significant because this person wants you to know that they acknowledge it. This is like somebody faking that they have um I would say Alzheimer's, but that's not really because they just forgetful and they still a talk. I'm picking up on like say, I don't people don't watch everybody don't watch All the Queen's Men um with Eva Marcel in it, but in that movie she had on that show her dad is passed away on the show now, but on the show her dad was in a wheelchair and he couldn't move, function, or anything. They had to feed him and all of that stuff, but secretly he really was faking it all. He really was a top notch motherfucker that was like, kingpin. I don't know what king. Oh, he was a street motherfucker. And so he knew the feds and stuff was watching his every move. So that was his way of faking his way out of the situation, was to act like he was stiff and stuck and didn't, couldn't, was spaced out all the time, wasn't coherent at all, just sitting in a wheelchair. So somebody is acting incoherent, but they see, they know, they are aware, but they are acting like they don't know, they don't see, they're not aware, they don't, ain't involved. This person is standing on the sideline looking at like a pole. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you don't look close enough, you might actually think that they wasn't even, like they were a mannequin or something, But let me see. Yeah. This is somebody that is like they definitely, I don't know. Hold on. This person could be protecting you or protecting something. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this message, y'all. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for letting me get it out. And I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.